Welcome to the SCS Faculty Hub. If you're watching this video, you're in the section designated Undergraduate Division, otherwise known as the College at SCS. Here you'll find resources such as the course syllabi templates, including both the abbreviated syllabus template as well as the full template for the upcoming term. Be aware that there are minor differences in the sequence of instruction tables, as well as a few other areas between the on-campus and the online syllabi, so make sure that you're using the right one. In addition to filling in the content areas of the syllabi, you'll be expected to change the header and the footer to reflect the appropriate course code and name, as well as your name with the date that you've updated your syllabus. Also be sure to check and make sure that the dates that you've entered fall on the day of the calendar that your class is scheduled to meet. As far as the back-end information, such as the grading scale and the school policies, that should all be current and it shouldn't require you to change anything. The last page, however, which contains a bibliography, obviously needs to be supplied by you, as it needs to be tailored to your specific course. You'll also find guides here to access, such as an easy-to-use guide to Turabian formatting that you may want to refer to in checking your students' work in case you're not completely up to date with what's changed with the current 7th edition of Turabian formatting. Now, you're free to make this guide available to your students as well for their use. However, this is not intended as a substitution for the actual book. Students are still required to use the latest Turabian manual in preparing their papers. Grading rubrics and other resources are also made available to you here at the Faculty Hub. Now, you're not required to use them for grading. They're just intended as samples and resources which you're free to modify and tailor to your courses. But remember, you are required to use some form of objective grading criteria. So if you haven't gotten around to developing your own, feel free to use the ones that have been provided. If you have any questions or ideas for improving the Resource Hub, or if you'd like to request a resource that's not already made available, feel free to send me an email using the email link to the left of the screen. You can also use that same link to send an email to all the deans, to select members of the faculty, or even to all members of the faculty for that matter, all with the click of a button, but I don't recommend you abuse that feature. Finally, this video is intended to serve as an indication of what a video introduction should look like for any of your online courses. If you're teaching an online course, having a brief video introduction such as this is indispensable. It allows your students to get to know you, to connect with you in a more personal way, even though they might be states or even countries away. It doesn't take long to record a video like this with a webcam and a YouTube account. This can be done in a matter of minutes. At any rate, I want to thank you for the work that you're doing in developing our students and helping to create a challenging, mature, spiritual, and yet academic environment for our students. You are our closest connection to our students. Don't forget to pray for them, and don't forget that you're God's minister to them for good. God bless you.